survive forever, being obedient to the Holy Spirit. Here to read the word of God, Proverbs chapter 31. But before we get into this word, let's go into prayer. Osikora baba The saying of King Lemuel, an inspired utterance his mother taught him. Listen, my son. Listen, son of my womb. Listen, my son, the answer to my prayers. Do not spend your strength on women, your vigor on those who ruin kings. It is not for kings, Lemuel. It is not for kings to drink wine, not for rulers to crave beer, lest they drink and forget what has been decreed and deprive all the oppressed of their rights. Let beer be for those who are perishing, wine for those who are in anguish. Let them drink and forget their poverty and remember their misery no more. Speak up for those who cannot speak for themselves, for the rights of all who are destitute. Speak up and judge fairly. Defend the rights of the poor and needy. A wife of noble character, who can find? She is worth far more than rubies. Her husband has full confidence in her and lacks nothing of value. She brings him good, not harm, all the days of her life. She selects wool and flax and works with eager hands. She is like the merchant ship, bringing her food from afar. She gets up while it is still night. She provides food for her family and portions for her female servants. She considers a field and buys it. Out of her earnings, she plants a vineyard. She sets about her work vigorously. Her arms are strong for her task. She sees that her trading is profitable and her lamp does not go out at night. In her hands, she holds the staff and grapes the spindle with her fingers. She opens her arms to the poor and extends her hands to the needy. When it snows, she has no fear for her household, for all of them are clothed in scarlet. She makes coverings for her bed. She is clothed in fine linen and purple. Her husband is respected at the city gate, where he takes his seat among the elders of the land. She makes linen garments and sells them, and supplies the merchants with sashes. She is clothed with strength and dignity. She is clothed with strength and dignity. She is clothed with strength and dignity. She can laugh at the days to come. She speaks with wisdom, and faithful instruction is on her tongue. She watches over the affairs of her household and does not eat the bread of idleness. Her children arise and call her blessed. Her husband also, and he praises her. Many women do noble things, but you surpass them all. Charm is deceptive, and beauty is fleeting. But a woman who fears the Lord is to be praised. But a woman who fears the Lord is to be praised. Honor her for all that her hands have done, and let her works bring her praise at the city gate. This is the word of God. Proverbs chapter 31.
Full beast mode, and they're still trying to figure out how you are able to crush, conquer, win, succeed, and make it past all of your enemies and haters. I need y'all to understand something. Those who make it to full beast mode are the ones who had it on the inside of them the entire time. Maybe you didn't have the resources. Maybe you didn't have the money. Maybe you didn't know the right or correct people at that particular time, but it didn't stop your drive. It didn't stop the gift that God gave you, and it did not stop the natural intelligence that you have already had. Make sense of what I'm saying, y'all? So someone is calculating how you went full beast mode. And it's funny too, y'all, because they be having side conversations, right? They be gossiping, talking about you behind your back. You know, they be trying to slander your character, slander your name, to try to discredit you, but it never works, right? Somebody drop in the comments and say, you won't break me down. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments, family, and say you won't break me down. Now, we're going to go ahead and get directly into this, y'all. As y'all can see, we are in the legendary living room, y'all. All right in front of the legendary gray couch. Anytime I am in this legendary living room, in front of the legendary gray couch, something legendary gonna be said. And that's just how they go, y'all. But I'm sending nothing but love, peace, and prosperity to the family. All right, I hope y'all had a great day. I'm hoping y'all are having a marvelous day, rather, because my day is going delightful, right? And I just want to, send that same love and positivity your way, right? But with that being said, y'all already know how we do. Y'all make sure y'all leave a thumbs up on this video, as well as subscribe to the channel. Yes, sir. Not only that, y'all, but y'all be sure to ring my bell so you can be notified after every single video I post. Let's get right into it, family. Number one. First reason of why they are calculating how you went full beast mode is going to be this right here, y'all. Number one, you triumph the trauma they caused you. Yeah, let me say it louder for my chosen ones in the back. Listen, family, you triumphed the trauma they caused you. See, I want you to understand something about trauma. It sticks with you. So when a person say something bad about you directly to your face, and it was in a heinous manner, it was in a negative tone, you're going to remember exactly what they said. And you may not remember, word for word, but what you are going to remember is how they made you feel and how it made you feel. So for instance, y'all, you know how you be walking through a store, or you may be walking through a restaurant, or just outside, right? And And if you smell a smell, it'll take you back to 1999, or it'll take you to 2010, or it'll take you to the time you had a family reunion, or when you was dating this person, right? Our senses causes trauma. Right, our senses causes trauma, and our senses causes us to remember the positive things, right? And so, with that being said, y'all, those who have caused you trauma, instead of it breaking you down and making you feel like you're not who God said you are, instead of it making you lose sight of your purpose and your calling and your gift, and instead of it making you diminish your light, right, it caused you to triumph the trauma. Right? Somebody drop in the comments and say triumph the pain. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments, family, and say triumph the pain. So every time you think about that time a person said you wouldn't be something, you become it. Every time you think about the time that person said something heinous or negatively about your name, you always work hard to build up a positive reputation on your job, right, within your career, or whatever it is that you're doing. It could be your own business. Anytime a person called you ugly or said that you were not appealing, you make sure you put on your best. You know why? It's that trauma that's fueling you. It's that trauma that's reminding you of what a person tried to define you as. And you said, no, that's not my definition. I got my own. Right? Somebody drop in the comments and say, I got my own definition. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments, family, and say, I got my own definition. And that is what makes people calculate how you went full beast mode. They said, I told you was ugly. You still think you pretty, huh? I told you was not gonna make money. Somehow you are sustaining on your own. I told you was not gonna be anything without me or us. Somehow you're still thriving. I'm not even talking about surviving, y'all. I'm talking about thriving. You a different beast. Somebody drop in the comments and say, I went beast mode. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments, family, and say I went beast mode. So understand something, y'all. You triumph the trauma they caused you. Make sense of what I'm saying? Drop in the comments and let me know. Number 2, mud made you a monster. Oh yeah, mud made you a monster. Now, before I even get into my example, I want to say this right here, y'all. Some of the most strongest, powerful, wealthiest, most intelligent people that we have ever known or seen came from the mud, right? Like, there's people who come from the slums of Ghana, the slums of Italy, the slums of America, slums period, and they are extremely successful, right? So when you come out the mud, everybody don't allow that to define them, which means they just sit there and just be clay. They harden up and just become clay. They just sit there and just let themselves be dirty. No, some people say, I'm gonna make something out this mud, right? I'm gonna make something out this dirt. I don't care if that's me sprouting out and becoming a tree. I don't care if that's me becoming a diamond. I don't care, whatever it is, something good is gonna come out this mud, right? Like, something great is gonna come from me eating noodles and sausages. Something great is gonna come from me being beat, abused, used. Something great is gonna come from being in poverty. Something great gonna come from it, because that's the mentality of a person who comes out of the mud. You become a monster. Now, I want to say this right here, y'all. Have y'all ever heard of something called shell? Right? It's SHALE, shell, almost like a whale, but shell. Well, shell is a fossil fuel. Yup, y'all, we're gonna do some science today. Shell is a fossil fuel. And so what it is, it's a type of mud rock rich in organic carbon and is a source of petroleum and natural gas. But watch this, y'all. It says, when buried deep enough and subject to the high pressure and temperature, the organic matter in shell transform into oil and gas. See, listen, y'all, this fossil fuel was in the dirt, and the deeper it is, the better it become. Why? Because it is now able to transform into oil and gas. And if y'all don't know, Oil and gas is one of the most important resources in the world. Won't no car move without gas, right? Won't nothing get burned without gas. Nothing will happen without gas. And I'm not saying just everything gets surrounded around gas, but family, wars have started about that gas. Wars have started about that oil. I'm just being honest. And so, getting right back to it, you would think that something that was in the ground, in dirt, in mud, would not be valuable. In fact, the deeper it is in the ground, the more valuable it becomes. Rheno, what are you saying right now? When you came out the mud, you said, this won't define me. I'm gonna bring something valuable with me. This mud made you a monster. Make sense of what I'm saying, y'all? Drop in the comments and let me know. And also drop in the comments and say I came from the mud too, right? Like, I'm talking about those who really came from the mud. I'm talking about those who really, didn't have the best beginnings. I'm talking about those who didn't grow up with, both parents. And maybe you did grow up with both parents, but someone was abusive. Someone was, a liar. Someone gave you the wrong teachings, right? Like, I'm talking about those who came from a disadvantage. I'm talking about those who came from a place of hopelessness. That's what I'm talking about. And guess what? If you come from a great parent household, two parent household, listen, y'all, you still have a certain type of mud. You don't have to come from the worst to say I came from the mud, right? It's about overcoming a struggle, right? Overcoming an obstacle. So whatever it is, whatever your mud is what I'm saying, y'all. Number 3, it's gonna be this right here, y'all. Lemons make lemonade, right? Lemons make lemonade. Y'all, I never understood what it meant when they used to say it in cartoons, when they used to say it in movies, when life give you lemons, you make lemonade. I never understood that. But when I got older, I said, oh, I get it. When life give you bull crap, you make the best out of that bull crap. That's what it is. When life give you, nothing, you turn something out of that nothing. I got you. Okay, cool. So when I say lemons make lemonade, y'all, it takes me back to the days of the slavery, right? When slaves were given this notorious animal we know as the pig. Yeah. We know it's the pig, right? See, they gave slaves the pig because they said, here, y'all can have that. That's the nasty part of the animal. That's the nasty animal. It eats its own poop, right? It eats mud. It's not fully or properly nourished. Yeah, y'all can have that. Go ahead, get it, right? But guess what? Slaves said, you know what? You're right. This is a crappy animal, and it does eat its own crap. But what we gonna do is we gonna clean this animal up, and we gonna make pork chops out of them. Yeah, we gonna have chitlins, right? We gonna make ham. We gonna fry some bacon. Yeah, and then next thing you know, the slave owner said, "Hey, let me get some of that bacon, man. What that is right there? That's a pork chop. Hey, let me get that too." See, they had the cows. They had all the good animals, right? They gave the slaves the pigs. Yeah, y'all eat that right there. Until they found out that we turned them lemons you gave us, that bitterness, and we added some sugar to it and made some lemonade. Yeah, somebody drop in the comments and say, I make lemonade. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments, family, and say I make lemonade. I'm just saying. Moving on to the next one, y'all, is going to be number 4. That is, you leveled up. Yup, you leveled up. Now, family, I said this before, but I'm going to say it once again. When a bottle of water is sold in the airport, it's probably worth about, $4 or $5, right? When it's sold in the store, it's probably worth about $2, $3, right? Especially with inflation. When it's sold on the street, you can get it for $1, right? If you in Atlanta and you run across a water boy, they gonna hit you with that dollar. Hey man, let me get $1. You know what I'm saying? That's what they gonna say out here. But what I want you to understand is that they're all so that one water bottle is sold differently in different environments, right? And so I would say selling that water bottle in the airport is a level up, right? Selling it on the street is a level down, and selling it, you know, in the store is like mid-level. Well, the point of what I'm saying is sometimes in order to go full beast mode, you got to level up. See, family, sometimes you are above the people level who you are surrounded around. Sometimes the people who you are next to won't be able to value you. Sometimes the people who you go to school with, you work with, or the people who you are family with, they don't see your value. They don't see your worth, which means you got to level up, right? Whenever you look around you and you're able to look past everything, when all you see is blue sky, all you see is everything above their head, it's time for you to level up. How I knew I had leveled up is when I went back to my hometown and the city seemed small. I remember growing up, and even before I left and went to college and came to Atlanta, the city still looked it like regular. It didn't look like it was, you know, small. It didn't look like it was just one area. Like, we knew we came from a small town, but it didn't seem like it was a small town. But when I came to Atlanta and seen them skyscrapers and seen them buildings and seen everything that came with it, I went back home. I said, oh yeah, I done leveled up. I felt like a giant walking in Douglas, Georgia. I'm just being honest, y'all. I felt like a giant walking in my hometown. Rheno, what are you saying right now? I leveled up. And see, people began to wonder and calculate how he went full beast mode, how he dropped the music videos, how he graduated school, how is he maintaining, how is he able to still sustain in that big city, how is he doing it? How? They're trying to calculate it. It's because I leveled up mentally, financially, emotionally, spiritually, right? Physically, vocationally. I leveled up in all ways. Somebody drop in the comments and say, I just leveled up. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments, family, and say, I just leveled up. The next one, which is going to be the last one, and that's number 5, y'all. You survived a hit. You survived a hit. I don't know how many people are into like Italian mafia and, you know, Godfather, right? But there was a scene, and I think it was the very beginning, but on The Godfather, one of the sons, who before he became the leader of the mafia, one of the sons, he survived the hit. So they put a bomb on the inside of his car. This took place in Italy. They put a bomb on the inside of his car, and instead of him getting in it, it was his wife, his then wife, who he had just married. She ended up getting inside of the car, and when she cranked it up, she blew up, right? Now, initially, it was for the son. It was for the one who had just married, you know, the wife. However, the wife ended up getting hit by the bomb. Now, the point is, y'all, is that the man survived the hit. It was meant for him. It was not meant for her. It was meant for him. But he survived the hit. What does that do? That's gonna cause a person to go full beast mode. Y'all tried to take me out, but y'all ended up taking my wife out. Now, obviously, I'm sure he was not happy. He was tore down. He was hurt tremendously. He was hurt tremendously. But the point is, y'all, is that when you see something like that, it turns you into a different beast. It turns you into another monster. It turns you into a person who says, no, I got to keep my eyes on the swivel. I got to stay full aware. I got to make sure I'm on point. I got to make sure that can't nobody catch me slipping. Right? Somebody drop in the comments, by the way, and say, you won't catch me slipping. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments, family, and say, you won't catch me slipping. See, you survived the hit. You survived it. They threw rocks. They threw shots. They sent people at you. Jokes. All things that was meant to destroy you. And you survived that hit. Make sense of what I'm saying, y'all? drop in the comments and let me know. But yes, y'all, someone is calculating how you went full beast mode. Understand that. But family, y'all already know how we do. As we conclude this video, y'all make sure y'all go over to the Rich Mentality Academy. All right, join the membership, go meet your tribe. Okay, y'all be sure to book a one-on-one session with your boy. Check out any one of those Yes Sir t-shirts. Go get you one of those books. All right, but I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. Keep a rich mentality. Peace.
Your hands are blessed. Blessings are for you. Blessings come down from the horizon skies to lift you and carry you. A multitude of blessings surround you. Blessings call to wisdom to favor you. Blessings bestow you. Blessings swallow you. A blessing all you. A blessing hide you. Blessings under you. Blessings protect you. Blessings overtake you. Blessings cover you. Blessings come to you. Blessings fight for you. Blessings circle you. Blessings announce you. Blessings call to you from the city streets. Spiritual blessings entertain you. Blessings favor you. May blessings sweep you off your feet. Blessings locate you. Your water is blessed. Your bread is blessed. The north wind call you blessed. Blessings all around you. The south wind call you blessed. Blessings on the right side of you. The west wind call you blessed. Blessings on the left side of you. The east wind call you blessed. Blessings above you. Blessed are your business ideals. The blessed calls you blessed. Creative words bless your thoughts. Blessings honor you. Your ideas are blessed. Blessings admire you. The marketplace calls you blessed. Unusual blessings rest upon you. Your investments are blessed. Blessings encounter you. Blessings cover your life. Unlimited blessings to you. May spiritual blessings sweep you off your feet. Blessings call to you. Prosperity calls you blessed. Blessings swallow you up and hide you in the glory of God. Blessing is your portion. Blessings are abundant to you. Your land is blessed. Blessings rescue you. The fruit of your hand is blessed. Blessings provide you. Your possessions are blessed. Blessings take care of you. Your spirit is blessed. Blessings rest upon you. Blessings rest upon your being. Your mind is blessed. Blessings rest upon your loins. Your finances are blessed. Blessings rest upon your existence. Your heartbeat is blessed. Blessings make room for you. Your romance is blessed. Your health is blessed. Your food is blessed. Your life is blessed. Your walls of your home is blessed. Your physique is blessed. The boards of the foundation of your home is blessed. Your organs are blessed. The rims call you blessed. Your essence is blessed. The creatures of other dimensions call you blessed. Your grass is blessed. The soil of your land is blessed. Blessings on the right side of you. Blessings on the left side of you. Blessings in front of you. Blessings above you. Blessings beneath you. Blessings all around you. Let the blessings of the Lord come from the north wind. Let the blessings of the Lord come from the south wind. Let the blessings of the Lord come from the east wind. Let the blessings of the Lord come from the west wind. Blessings all around you. Blessings locate you. Blessings honor you. Blessings circle you. Blessings cover you. Blessings swallow you up and hide you in the deep secret of God. Blessings swallow your second dimensional body and hide you in the glory of God. Blessings all around you. Your blessings bear fruit. Blessing is your rock from the Most High. You are blessed by the Most High.
The closer you are in my life, I get closer to you. Ooh. The closer you are in my life, I get closer to you.